Hey, how y'all doing here? Welcome to the Hawaiian Railway Society. One of the interesting things about Hawaii that I noticed, being a little bit of a rail buff, is you don't see much in the way of train activity in Hawaii. Actually, there was none at all other than these tiny little excursion trains that used to be part of the sugar industry back in the 1800s and early 1900s. The Historical Society here has an awesome train yard of all the old box cars and flat cars and some other actual engines and things like that you can stop and see. They even have some old United States Navy things thrown in here and there as well. I'm going to speed this footage up, but here's a walk down between the two lines of all the extra cars that they have stored here, ready for restoration and or future use. Benjamin Dillingham founded the Oahu Railway and Land Company, and this is his personal car here on the left. While we take a ride here on the railway, it's just a little excursion to go out and back, nothing fancy. How many of you actually have any idea what this symbol means? Yes, it could mean aloha, but actually it's called the Shaka. It's one of the really cool, interesting facts we learned while we were on this train ride. How the Shaka came about is there was a worker at the sugarcane fields that was putting the sugarcane into the rollers, and unfortunately he got his hand stuck in the roller and ended up losing all but his thumb and his pinky finger as shown in the picture. Since he could no longer do the work, they made him a guard of the railway, and his job was to keep the kids out of the sugarcane because they used to sneak onto the railway and steal the sugarcane to eat. The kids used to make fun of this man by holding their hand just as you saw in the picture with a thumb and pinky extended. Then later it turned into a warning as they would sneak onto the tracks and sneak onto the trains to steal the sugarcane to let each other know that the guard was coming so they could either hide or run away. Today the Shaka has taken on many meanings. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the hang loose that most people use, but it's also a greeting. Like hello, goodbye, nice to see you, this is way cool, I'm having a blast. Those are all the things that this hand gesture has turned into over the years. The train ride runs out just past the Disney Resort, comes to a stop where we all unboarded, got some ice cream, came back on. The entire ride out though, there was a nice young lady giving us an entire history, not only of the sugarcane history, a little bit of the history of the railroad, a little bit of the history of the surrounding area, which made for a very nice, informative ride out. On the way back, it was relatively quiet with just a little bit of things here and there, and that's what you're seeing here the way back, right here as we come into the rail yard to end our tour. The entire train ride out and back only took between 2 and 3 hours. What a great time. Thanks for watching. If you would, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, mash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.